Всем привет, с вами Джейсон. И добро пожаловать в игру Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Так, мы продолжаем наш побег, но нам мешают эти нехорошие люди, которым мы якобы не нравимся, но они очень наглые.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer.
Это двуствольный.
It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass! Can't have gotten far! Dead man! Be around here somewhere.
Черт, в него пули не попадают. Эй. Ну ладно. Повеселимся. В смысле? Так. Я под этим градом. Вряд ли. Просто у меня всего один динамит остался. Нет. Стреляю пока. Так я поточнее буду. Фух. Ага. Смешно. Так прикольно доска появилась. Да.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do? He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Так, заодно
I
еще...
tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
Так, ударился, но это не страшно. Так. Все, револьверные патроны по максимуму. Но всего ничего для винтовки. Наверное, думали, что тут чувак с дробовиком пройдет. Ну ладно. Револьвер так револьвер. Вы знаете, похуже бывало.
But hell if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Эй, не ругайтесь, ладно? Ой.
You're dead! Come out, you yellow bastard!
Ребятки, с вами много мучиться приходится. Все. Шляпа. Бедно ему аж шляпу снесло. Ну, мне повезло, я успел вас
See, me
почесать.
and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Да какой дробовик? У меня винтовка. Ну, ладно. Они-то на другой рассчитывали.
There's children here.
We're gonna be in deep shit.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
You can run, but you can't hide forever.
Ой, в меня отлетело. Ну ладно.
Hey, I'll flank you. You won't get away. God damn you!
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
И теперь быстро, 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 быстро. Давай, Сайлос, я в тебя верю.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Ну, менять винтовку на дробовик я не буду. О, появились винтовочные патроны у меня. Немного, но появились.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
There he is.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
You're done.
Вообще, я считаю, если я не спрячусь, то
On yourselves!
мне конец.
How the hell did he get away? Kill him!
О, виселица. А так бы я мог на ней оказаться. Ну, не я, а Сайлос, но... Я в лице Сайлоса. Вот.
We're gonna be the deep shit when that gets back.
На таких больших дистанциях лучше один револьвер использовать.
Leave him to me. We're gonna be in deep shit when that gets back. We can take him. Stop him.
Миражик даже появляется, вот эти поблескивания. Или не поблескивание, а как это называется? Отражение. Ладно. Давайте. Хорош. Власть.
I'm putting you down.
Понял, как со мной возить? Понял, как со мной?
Leave him to me.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
Окей. Я понял, дебили. Случился. Хотел сыграть отчаянного стрелка.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out.
Да.
Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he
Толстяк.
says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball.
Но
He
выкинул его
intended to kill
дробовик.
me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. Some say I fought unfairly, but they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Все.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
Эпизод 2. Ковбои.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Реально очень громко.
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Так. О,
Where's he going?
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
чем ты меня спалил?
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Come on out, you yellow bastard!
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None.
Ого.
It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Да, не свезло.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
О,
But to get to Ringo,
Ой.
I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
капец. Их вообще невозможно перестрелять. На самом деле это не про
I
ковбоев.
was running out of ammo. Another perfect
Ого.
example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Куда бежать? Да, ребята, куда бежать? Да блин. Куда бежать?
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Да блин.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Наконец-то.
Get a moving target.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
You're done.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Пиздец вообще.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
Так. Хотя нет.
Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good. And he would know.
Ну да, патронов реально немного.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the
На кой
predator.
черт я его кинул?
Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
You're mine.
Да, этот не домашний Запад так красиво выглядит.
Hate fucking running.
Ну да, интересно очень.
Can't outrun a bullet.
Вот здесь прям вот чувствуется хардкор.
Guess he's had enough.
И в этой игре нет возможности отдохнуть от перестрелок.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Самородок истины. Где-то рядом. Ну, как-то пофиг на эти самородки, ну ладно. Вот он. Сейчас будет вообще самое жесткое, один из самых жестких моментов. Ой.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come.
Это мы сделаем уже в следующей части моего прохождения. А пока надо прерываться. С вами был Джейсон. Всем спасибо. Всем пока.